Hey guys, welcome to another English commentary done by Diggity. This is going to be a match between Stahlife and, not Norik, Stahlife and G35. Stahlife starting in the upper right hand corner in purple. Bottom left hand corner we have G35 in green. And hey, I can show you Blue Storm. I know I've done a lot of commentaries on Blue Storm, but hey, I control the map, so might as well take use of it. So gap leading to secondary with gas. Look at that. And the minerals there, you've got that other little gap. And kind of this unbuildable surface. You'll see a lot of siege tanks kind of gather up right here and shell the secondary. Unfortunately, kind of disadvantageous for a lot of protoss and terran players versus Zerg players, because Zerglings and I guess medic marines can flood through here, but most of the troops kind of have to be rallied to this general area up here before they can move out. They kind of have to follow, if you can follow my arrow, that kind of troop movement. So out that way. There's an expansion in the upper left hand corner. There's expansion at the 12 o'clock location with gas kind of looking over the cliff side of the main base of the opposite opponent. 6 o'clock location, kind of a gap right across the middle as well. Also an expansion in the bottom right hand corner. And yeah, the mineral only at both locations kind of mirrored across. So, and I think that covers it. So Stahlife here in the upper right hand corner. This is the ace match, so because of the forfeit, basically OD ended up winning last match. G35 doing that really awesome timed factory push on Tossim, and I wish I'd gotten that first, because really I thought the first commentary I did was excellent. Looks like G35 is sealing in his front door. Pylon down, so it looks like Stahlife also thinking about sealing his front door, sending a very early probe down, so probably thinking about doing some gas stealing right here in the meantime. We'll see if seeing that probe, he's immediately going to get his own gas down. Not worry about it. Let gateway going down in the meantime, so he'll be fine. Also with this front door block, he doesn't really have to worry about the zealots as much. Sending up his own SCV. Interesting, he decided to bring it the far way around. Maybe worrying about cheese a little bit from Stahlife, but he's going to come and see probably. Yeah, going to see the standard build with gas as well. Barrack down in the meantime. Probe running around here, and yeah, the refinery starting to grab gas in the meantime. Barrack's still not up, and not that big issue. And once again, the guys, special thanks to OD and Light for getting me everything. Shout out to Frag Crag. I'm trying to remember who else I need to shout out to. Frag Crag, Kwai Rice, who's actually SMI, but he was listening in and being really fun. I think see, that's the one thing I'm going to be lacking here, is there's a bunch of side bets that Kwai Rice was going to like destroy Xerxes' face and things like that. If one player or another was going to win or lose, and I can't even remember what that is anymore. Hopefully I'll be able to actually get the live audio off with the live video next time. Again, sorry about that. It's a long, well actually no, it's not a long story. My computer hates me at times, and it hates me with these commentaries in particular. I just had such a pain in the butt with it. Anyway, cybernetics score going up in the meantime. You don't need to hear about the drama sob story. Wah wah wah. Ambulance, whatever. Anyway, gas being harvested in the meantime. Pretty standard cybernetics core plus range upgrade in the meantime. Looks like that probe going up, doing a little bit of damage to that SCV before pulling off. Let's see what's going on in the meantime. Looks like a single factory going down. It looks like, excuse me, G35 playing it fairly safe. Probably just going to get that machine shop and go for that quick expo. Not quick expo, but safe expo off the factory. Looks like yeah, once that range upgrade and that Dragoon's finished, I don't think that SCV is long for life. Looks like he's going to steal a little bit of minerals here as best he can, and let's see if he runs away and can make it run away. Still, that probe still running around in the base. I'm surprised by that. Evading that marine fairly well, actually. Another marine being produced in the meantime. Machine shop is in fact going down, and really what this kind of gives, the information I think it kind of gives to Stahlife in the meantime is yeah, I see that machine shop going down. I don't see a second factory, so I can assume that that second expansion is going down. So we'll see how he reacts. He's going to he managed to kill that probe in the meantime, putting down a robotics facility, so going very fast tech in response to that, and that could be very effective because there's not going to be a lot of troops out with that fast expansion really defend against the tank being produced. So basically, if he goes immediately into a robotics facility, this could be a very effective drop, because right as that secondary is going down, with I don't know reavers, anyway, my guess is just the timing of this. He'll be a little bit ahead as far as the engineering base, because it's just a little bit faster than usual, in my opinion. So Stahlife getting the range upgrade, only producing 2 Dragoons, and being very aggressive, pushing down with those 2 Dragoons. Command center being built inside the base. I'm surprised by that, because that tank almost finished. Looks like he's going to use that range upgrade to kind of harass this front door. Actually, I'm not surprised by that, because he's only got these 2 Marines. And 2 Marines with and a tank versus 2 Dragoons. 2 Dragoons with a decent amount of micro would win. And yeah, going to be able to harass the front door, and we'll see if this front door is going to be breached in the meantime. Third Zealot being pushed down in the meantime as well. And this is, I love seeing this kind of micro action here, kind of the harass in the meantime. Siege Tech is actually quite a bit, quite a ways off actually, surprisingly, and it looks like those those dragoons getting hit a little bit. Now going to push in, and they could do a decent amount of micro damage. It looks like they're going to try to breach the supply depot, pushing up, almost taking out that tank right there. It looks like it. Oh man, only had like one and a half hits left. SCV is coming off the line to try to keep this front door from falling. In the meantime, looks like Stahlife going to expand himself, and it looks see going to be able to take out an SCV on the front, as well as these Marines. And Siege Check just finishing and just in time actually. So gonna have to, just needs to make sure he doesn't siege too far off. And it looks like, wow, Stahlife with perfect timing, backing off his troops just at the right moment to not lose any. So running up, taking out a Marine and SCV and doing a lot of harassment there. Engineering being going down in the meantime, but I think it looks like, yeah, the dropship already being produced. We'll see, and it actually went with an observatory instead of the robotics was support bay first. I'm surprised by that. I think if he went that robotics support bay first, this drop would have been a lot more effective, but instead it looks like he's still got those two dragoons, still has that zealot. Looks like he's going to block off the ramp. Only looks like he's only got 3 dragoons up, and surprised he's pushing in on that, considering. Second factory going down, 3 tanks, and G35 in a very defensive position, producing an SCV before he's lifting off that command center to send it out, actually, surprisingly. Looks like he's just going to send it out an SCV to kind of scout here, interestingly enough. Going to find that zealot there waiting at the front door, and kind of scanning things out very cautiously before deciding to push out, I guess. Now yeah, going to lift off and take the rest. But in the meantime, second gas going down as well. The second, and it looks like Stahlife being very aggressive here, going immediately into a Stargate build off just 2 bases. He's only got these 4 dragoons, and what this is really going to come down to is G35 going to scout him? This is extreme, kind of an all-in